Hi, I'm Kate, and we are at Yoga on Kibby. It's a snowy day out today, so we're going to do an at-home guided class. So have a seat, find a comfortable cross-legged position, and then grab 2 blocks if you have them. If you want to sit on a block, you can, or a blanket, maybe 2, or even a bolster. So when you're ready, we're going to sit up nice and tall, close our eyes. Take your hands to your knees, flip your palms to face up. Take an inhale. Do that again, take an inhale. And as you exhale, just allow a release of anything that needs to be let go of, and just start to settle into your space. And then observe your natural breath without changing or shifting or manipulating it at all. Just observe the breath as it is, the quality of the breath, maybe the pace of the breath. And just notice how it's traveling. Maybe it's coming in and out the nose or in and out the mouth. It could feel expansive and very depthful to begin, or maybe it feels a little bit shallow. Donna Farhi describes this observation of the natural breath the same way a sailor has to pay attention to the wind and to the weather in order to guide the boat. She says we can never fully change the wind or the weather, we can only harness what we have. And once we observe the natural weather, sort of the natural patterns, then we're able to master the breath. So we're going to take our right hand to the face, right thumb will come to the right nostril, pinky finger and ring finger come to the left, maybe using Nada Mudra in the left hand. We're going to find Nadi Shodhana. So plug your right nostril, exhale out the left, and then keep your right plug, take an inhale in through the left. When you're full, plug left, exhale right. When you're empty, keep left plugged, inhale right. When you're ready, switch, plug right, exhale left. When you're ready to inhale, inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. And inhale left. And exhale right. And inhale right. And exhale left. And continue this your pace, your breath. So essentially, you're drawing the breath in on one side, and then you're exhaling the opposite side. And then you draw the breath in on that same side, and then you exhale the opposite side. So this breath is said to balance out the nervous system. It's said to balance out left and right hemisphere of the brain, left and right sides of the body, bringing in a grounded space. So just continue, again, your pace, your breath, Nadi Shodhana. And then when you're ready to release the breath, even on both sides, allow the breath to come out the mouth. And then we'll start to move the body here. We're going to come over onto the hands and knees. Move the blocks to the front of your mat if you would like. You don't have to have blocks. It's not a big deal. So come up onto the hands and knees. So come to all fours. And then extend your left leg straight back behind. Reach your right arm straight out in front. You can always keep one limb on the floor if you'd like. Maybe the hand comes back down and only the leg extends. Or maybe the leg or the arm stays extended and the knee comes back down. So you choose. Nice straight line from lifted heel to reaching fingertips. Bicep and ear line up. Pull the belly in. Take a nice breath here. Reach, make space. Exhale, bend the knee, reach the hand. You can find the foot or whatever you find, start to lift it up. Maybe you gaze down at the left hand or over the right shoulder. Think of separating heel from bottom and knee starts to lift. Nice open space in the heart. Beginning to deepen into the breath. If you're familiar with Ujjayi, start to deepen into your Ujjayi pranayama. Breath comes in and out the nose. Go take one more breath here. Exhale, release, reach the arm straight out and foot goes behind, foot goes out behind. Reach your right arm out to the side, right in line with the shoulder, palm faces down. Take your left leg out to the left side. Turn your toes up, turn your quad to face the ceiling, keep the leg nice and lifted. Keep pushing the floor away from you with that left hand. One more breath here. Exhale, place the foot, place the hand. So we're going to come up to standing on the knees. I'm going to turn to face this way, grab your block. Left leg out to the side. Think of it being right in line with the hip. And then same thing with this right hip, it's right on top of the knee. Not same thing, but a general alignment. Good, and then reach your arms up nice and tall, take a nice breath. And then exhale, take your left hand down your left leg. Reach your right arm up over your head. Think bicep towards ear, pinky is down, maybe thumb up, you can look up. Good, left toes face forward, right knee right on top, or right hip right on top of the knee. Deep and steady breath. Ujjayi comes in and out the nose, it's also very expansive. Drawing the breath in, full and deep. Think of letting the back body, front body, and side waist all expand as you draw the breath in. And think of letting the front body, side waist, and back body all soften as you draw the breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, look over your left leg. You're going to start to walk your hands down over your left leg, Parigasana. Think of belly, chest, chin over the left leg. Maybe you take a hand to the block and lift it up. Good, your space. Take a couple breaths here. Think long spine, make space in the belly, maybe drop the head. Good, inhale, walk it back up. Maybe you reach the arms up nice and tall for a little lift and lengthen. And then exhale, my block is conveniently here. Right hand comes to the floor, to the block. Left arm lifts up and over the head. If you'd like, you can move the block, take the hand down. I like to imagine this as side, like a similar setup as side angle Parsvakonasana. You have this nice line from pinky toe edge of the foot, through the side body, through that reaching arm. Bicep towards ear. Try to make space in the left and right side body. This is called Parigasana gate posture. Good, take a nice breath here. Good, and then exhale, we're gonna bring it back up. There's a few variations and postures within that. We're gonna do just those three, and then bring it back. Bring it back to the hands and knees. And inhale, lift your gaze, let your belly drop. Exhale, drop your gaze around your back. Inhale, gaze lifts. And exhale, gaze drops. Pull the belly in. Good, inhale, neutral spine. Reach your left leg straight back behind. Just kidding, right leg straight back behind. Left arm goes forward. Nice straight line from lifted heel to reaching fingertip. Pull the belly in. Nice breath in. As you exhale, bend the knee, reach for the foot. Start to lift the heel away from the bottom, look over that left shoulder. Push the floor away from you with your right hand. Think lifting out of the armpit. Nice steady breath, nice steady gaze. Maybe drishti. Soft gaze over that left shoulder or down to the right arm. Inhale, release, reach it forward. Exhale, left arm out to the side. Right foot right out to the side. Quad turns up, toes to nose. Nice, steady breath. Good, one more breath. Good, place the foot, bring it up. Good, I'll move to the side. Good, right leg out to the side, right in line with the right hip. Left knee above, left hip above the left knee. Make a straight line from the arch to the knee of your foundation of your posture here. Good, and then really lift up nice and tall, reach. And then exhale, right arm slides down the right leg, left arm up and over the head, bicep towards ear. Make it this open space through the right side. Try not to dump, or in the left, try not to dump into your right side. Keep that space open. Pay attention to the depth of the breath. Maybe see where you can slow it down. Good, take an inhale. And then exhale, turn over that right leg. Start to fold forward, belly, chest, and chin over that right leg. This might be lifted up. You might stay here, lift the heart, or walk it forward. Right toes stay forward. Good, inhale, come up, reach it tall, and then we'll side bend to the left. If the block is there, place the hand right on top of the block, reach the right arm up and over your head. Good, extending from that grounded pinky toe edge of the foot to the reaching fingertips. Notice how it's similar to side angle, right? Pinky edge is grounded, long line through that side body. Heart is lifted and open. Nice, steady breath and gaze towards the ceiling. Good, and then inhale, come up. Good, you can use the blocks if you'd like. We're gonna find a Virasana hero pose. So the knees come together. If you'd like, you can separate the feet from one another, have a seat in between. Make sure you're not dumping, sit up nice and tall. If this doesn't work for you, have a seat on the heels or even on a block. Good, so find your expression of this posture, what works best for you. I like to take my hands to my thighs or just right down below my belly button. And pay attention to maybe even the simplicity of the breath. Don't underestimate this power of simplicity. We don't have to spice things up all the time. It's really nice to kind of embrace the simple postures, the simple pieces of the practice. They bring in that grounded space. They remove clutter. Who doesn't need to remove clutter from their lives? When you're ready, inhale, come onto your hands and knees. We're gonna find downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Find downward facing dog. Bend the knees a little if you need to. And then when you've moved around and are settled, allow your posture to become nice and even and balanced. Spread out the fingers nice and wide. Push the floor away from you, lift out of the wrist, long, straight arms. Good, shoulders away from the ears. Back ribs lengthen towards your hips. Lift your hips up and behind, then lengthen the backs of the legs, heels reach towards the floor. Glance back at your legs, watch your upper thighs start to activate by lifting the kneecaps up. Shift your heels right behind your toes. Take a nice breath here. And then exhale, drop the knees. Child's pose, Balasana. Tail towards heels, arms can reach forward. Slide it back up. Hands and knees, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Hips slope up and back. Palms and feet are nice and grounded. Take a breath here. And then exhale. Let it go out. Good. Take your left hand to reach for the right ankle. Start to look under the right window of the armpit. Nice gentle twist. And place the hands back and switch. Right hand comes to the outer left ankle. Look under the left armpit. Good. Inhale, come back. Exhale, walk it to the top of your mat. Toes, heels together. Inhale, lengthen halfway forward. Crown reaches. Good. Shift your hips above your ankles. Crown of the head reaches to the front of the room. Make space. Exhale, fold it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift it tall all the way up. Reach your arms, lift your upper hips. Lift your frontal hips. Nice breath, lift tall, make space. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Hold your space here, clasp opposite elbows, belly towards thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Place left hand onto the floor, under the face. Reach your right arm up nice and tall. Good, take an inhale to reach. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Take your left arm up. Inhale to lift. And exhale, place the hands back. Good, bend your knees. Inhale, lift chair pose. Utkatasana. Take one breath, feet, knees, thighs together. Heart lifts, try not to jut out the tailbone, pull the belly in. Nice straight spine, heart lifting. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Step your left foot back, place the heel to the floor. Inhale, lift up, Vira 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Right knee above the ankle, back feet, 45 degrees to the front left corner of your mat. Square your hips, right hip forward, left hip back, belly lifts. Take an inhale, make space, and then exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Step to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press. Exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands, and inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, half flat. Exhale, step right foot back. Inhale, lift it up. Vira 1. Left toes forward, right toes face the front left corner of the room. You can look back, make sure. Left hip back, right hip forward, lift the belly, make space. Biceps and ears line up, nice breath. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing dog. Good, take a nice breath. And exhale, let it go out. Good, take an inhale, press. Exhale, stepper, float it up. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Left hand under the face, right arm reaches. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale, left arm reaches. Good, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. And then lift up to a full flat back. Hips above the ankles, crown reaches forward. Right foot will stay, left leg reaches straight back behind. Vira 3. Level hips. Heart and head, or heart and lifted leg are the same level. Good, flying forward. Take a nice breath. Exhale, right hand plants. Left arm lifts it up. Use the block if you need it, Ardha Chandrasana. Lifted leg as high as the heart, nice straight line, lifted heel to the crown of the head. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, bring it back. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Good, take a nice breath. Exhale, step the left foot back. Warrior 1. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse. Keep that right knee above the ankle. Toes are spread. Left arm is planted to the left leg, but try not to grip it. Make open space. Think little twist, little back bend, little side bend, all in this Viparita Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, lift it back up. Warrior 2, hold your space. Back hip is in, front hip lifts. Tail is down, frontal hips lift up. Nice breath. Exhale, hands down. Step it back to plank. Shoulders above the wrist, heels reach straight back behind. Take an inhale. Exhale, one straight piece. Chaturanga. Elbows hug the sides. Butt, shoulders, heart all in line. Inhale. Then upward facing dog, heart beyond the arms. Good, tops of all 10 toes spread down to the mat without splaying ankles. Belly pulls forward, heart lifts, opens and expands. Nice breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press. Exhale, step or float it up. Good, inhale, lengthen. I said good like I'm teaching, good job, me. Inhale, half flat back. Well, good, you watching. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, find that half flat back. And then lift, full flat back. Reach the right leg, straight back behind. Vira 3. Think level hips. Lifted leg is as high as the heart. We're flying forward. I heard a teacher one time say, fly like you're a bird in the sky, not one that has been shot out of the sky. Lift, it was Brian Kuss. Take an inhale. Exhale, left arm down. Reach the right arm up, open the hips, stack the hips. Lifted foot is in line with the crown of the head, or it's kind of this nice straight line. We stack the hips, left, but it comes under right. Straight line, fingertip to fingertip. Maybe gaze to the lifted hand. Good, inhale, lift it back. Warrior 3, flying forward like a bird. Exhale, float it back. Warrior 1. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, open it up. Vira 2. Take some time to set this up. We sort of skimmed past this. So open the hips, left knee on top of the ankle, back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Back hip in, front hip lifts, inhale. Exhale, reverse. Keep the knee 90, bicep towards ear. Good, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Butt down, shoulder heads up. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, child's pose. Take a nice breath. And see where you can lengthen the breath just a little bit longer. Good, when you're ready, we're gonna roll it up to seated. You can look forward on your mat. I'm gonna turn forward to see you, so I'm gonna move this way. Have a seat, extend your legs out nice and long. We're gonna find Marichiyasana. We're gonna bend the right knee. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Right knee is bent. And then we're gonna take this right shoulder inside the right arm. You're gonna reach far forward with this right arm. This is the bound variation, so feel free to omit this. You can bring the elbow to the knee. Reach forward if you're going for the bind. Turn your thumb to face down. You're gonna wrap your arm in front of your shin bone. Left arm is gonna reach back to find the clasp. And then we're gonna fold forward over this left leg. So you're gonna sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold it forward. Think belly, chest, and chin. Nice long belly. It might seem like there's not much room to fold forward. Try not to squish or squeeze into these spaces. And deepen in. Good, inhale, come up, undo the bind, open the right knee out to the side. This is Janu Sirsasana. You're gonna open the hips, slide this left hip or left thigh in towards the left hip joint. You want the hips to be squared to the front. Good, and then sit up nice and tall, reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward over this left leg. Think belly, chest, and chin. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, fold it forward. Right knee down towards the floor. Spine is nice and long. Again, just pay attention to the breath. Observe the postures as you're in them. There's no need to rush, speed it up, or really add anything extra to it. Again, I said in the beginning, don't underestimate the simplicity of the postures of the breath. We don't have to be super enamored with complex or flashy, glamorous postures, if you will. Inhale, come up, but rather embrace the simple things. Reach that right leg straight out in front. Sit up nice and tall, left knee bends. Reach that right arm out in front if you're going for the bind, or maybe take the elbow to the knee. If you're reaching for the bind, you can reach both. Without the bind, you can reach both feet forward. If you're reaching for the bind, wrap that left arm around the shin, reach your right arm out in front. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold it forward, belly, chest, chin. Deepen into the breath, find length. Not just in the breath with the length, but length in the belly, length in the spine, length in that extending leg. Good, inhale, come up. Open that knee out. Right femur comes into that right hip joint. Left knee down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, belly, chest, chin over that right leg. Take an inhale, maybe lift the heart here. It creates just a little more length. And then from there, exhale, forward fold. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe send the back of the knee towards the floor, but if you're hyper flexible, find a little micro bend in that knee. Good, inhale, come back up. Soles of the feet come together. Good, knees open wide. Scoot a little bit closer so the heels just a little closer towards the groin. This is Baddha Konasana, bound angle or cobbler's pose. Sit up nice and tall. And then exhale over. Think frontal hips up and over, or think of bringing the belly up and over your frontal hips. And then soften. You can always walk the arms in front. Open the feet up, so soles of the feet open up. Notice the roaming tendencies of the mind. Inhale, come back up. Bring the knees together. See if you can bring all of your focus back into your space. Keep everything from roaming. Stay focused, stay steady. Good. And then we're going to come to the back. So make your way, I'm going to roll this way. Make your way to the back, bend your knees. Walk your heels close to the bottom, flip your hands to face down. Roll shoulder blades underneath. Make sure your cervical spine isn't pressing into the floor. When you're ready, lift your hips. You can reach for the ankles. Keep the knees above the ankles. Keep some pressure or some foundation in the big toes to make sure the knees aren't splaying. So inner thighs roll in. Belly lifts. I think the highest point of the posture is the belly, so let it lift and expand. Chest towards chin, don't tuck your chin. Nice, steady Ujjayi pranayama. Go take one more breath. And soften the hips. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then we're going to find Shavasana. So lengthen the legs out long. We're going to find one more posture, actually, before we come all the way into Shavasana. Lengthen your legs long, but slide your elbows up. So you're coming to prop yourself up on your forearms, Matsyasana, fish pose. It's hard to talk in this posture. So see if you can come to the crown of the head, and then really lift the heart, and then steady the breath. One more breath. And then exhale, flat to the back, Shavasana. Splay the ankles, flip the palms to face up. Slide shoulder blades under, lift the heart just a little. Close the eyes, take a nice breath. And again, inhale. Do it one more time. Inhale, maybe audibly. Sigh out the mouth. And we'll stay in Shavasana for a few moments. Soften the jaw, the tongue, the eyes. Soften the body. Relax any controlled breath. Iyengar says that Shavasana is about cutting tension. Sometimes the word relaxation doesn't necessarily resonate with us as humans. It's almost sometimes impossible to relax. So if the idea of cutting tension resonates with you a little bit better, just kind of lean into that. And take a waking breath back into your space. Wiggle fingers and toes. You have the ability to stay in Shavasana longer because you're at home and this is recorded. Pause me if you'd like. Otherwise, when you're ready, roll to the right. In fetal position, let the ear and the bicep rest. And then let the hands help you up when you're ready, no rush, to a comfortable seated space. So same way we started, essentially, crossing the legs if that's comfortable. Closing the eyes, take the hands to the knees, flip your palms to face upward. We'll end our class together by chanting Om. Chant Om one time. So the A, the U, and the M sound all make up this Om. And then the pause at the end of it. Take an inhale. And then bring hands together at the heart center, lift up through the heart. May all beings everywhere be free and find their peace. Namaste. Thanks for coming to class. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.